This is National Taichung Theater, located in Taichung, Taiwan. It is one of the most unique buildings in Taiwan, known for its curved and flowing design. From the outside, you can immediately notice that it looks very different from traditional buildings. Instead of straight lines and sharp corners, the structure is made of smooth, organic curves. This design gives the building a soft and almost futuristic appearance. The shape is inspired by natural forms, make it feel more like living space than a typical theater. Because because of this, it also became one of the most iconic landmarks in the city. When recreating this in Minecraft, the biggest challenge is the curved structure. Since everything in Minecraft is made of blocks, it takes a lot of adjustment to make the curves look smooth. Even small changes in height or shape can affect the overall look. So a lot of time goes into the details to make it feel closer to the real buildings. As you move around the building, the space around it feels very open. There's a lot of room to walk, sit, and spend time outside. Because of this, the building doesn't feel isolated. Instead, it feels connected to the city. You can also see people gathering around the area. Some are taking photos, while others are just relaxing nearby. This makes the building not only a place for performance, but, but also a public space for everyday life. The entrance areas are also very easy to notice. They, they guide people naturally into the building without feeling too formal. Even if it's your first time visiting, it feels easy to approach around the building. There are also open walkways and steps. These spaces allow people to move freely and explore from different directions. Because of this experience of the building is not fixed. You can choose your own path and see it in your own way. As we move inside, the design continues to follow the same curve concept. In reality, the interior of this building is very complex, with flowing walls and interconnected spaces. The structure is designed almost like a cave, with no clear boundaries between rooms. Because of how detailed it is, recreating it exactly in Minecraft will be extremely difficult. So in this version, I simplified some parts of the interior. The goal here is not to copy every detail, but to keep the overall feelings and structure. Even with simplification, I try to maintain the idea of open space and smooth transition. You can still see how the walls connect and how the space flows from one area to another. This kind of design creates a very different experience compared to traditional buildings. Instead of straight corridors, everything feels continuous and connected. That's what makes this theater so special. Inside the building, the experience is not only about the design, but also about how people use this space. There are different areas for different purpose. Some spaces are for performance, while others are for walking, resting, or exploring. This makes this makes the building feel more like a public space, not just a theater. As you move through the interior, you may notice that the space does not feel crowded. Even with many people inside, it still feels open and comfortable. This is because the layout allows people to spread out naturally. Another interesting part is how people interact with the space. Some people stop and look around, while others take photos or sit down and rest. The building encourages people to slow down and spend time inside instead of moving quickly from one place to another. The space invites you to explore at your own pace. This creates a very different feelings compared to the traditional buildings. Even though this version is simplified in Minecraft, I try to keep this kind of experience in mind. So the focus is not only on the shape, but also on how the space feels when you move through it. Before we head back outside, this space shows how design can shape the way people feel and move. It's not only about how the building looks, but it's also about how people experience it from the inside. Even simple movement like walking or stopping can feel different in space like this. Coming back outside, you can really appreciate the overall shape of the building. From every angle, it looks slightly different, which makes it visually interesting. This is not just a performance venue, but also a piece of architectural art. The National Taichung Theater represents a new way of thinking about space and design. Recreating it in Minecraft is definitely a challenge, but also a great way to understand how unique this building is. It stands out clearly from the surroundings and becomes something people can easily recognize. Around the area, you can imagine people walking here not only for shows, but also to spend time, meet friends, or just walk around. This makes the building part of daily life, not just a special place. At the same time, it feels like a piece of art. The design is not only practical, but also made to see and appreciate it. When everything comes together, the building is more than just its structure. It becomes a space that connects people, design, and the city. In the end, this building is more than just a theater. It brings together design space and how people experience in real life. Even though it looks very modern and unusual, it still fits naturally and into the city. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more Taiwan's history video, comment down below.